Miley Cyrus, the ever-evolving pop icon, sat down in a recent interview and revealed something that fans of early 2000s Disney Channel nostalgia could never have anticipated: a heartfelt reflection on her relationship with Nick Jonas. The two, once considered the ultimate teen couple during the golden era of the Disney machine, became the face of young love for millions around the globe. Their story was as much a part of pop culture as the Jonas Brothers' chart, topping hits and Miley's unforgettable portrayal of Hannah Montana. And now, years after their teenage romance ended, Miley opened up about where things truly stand between them today. What she revealed wasn't drama or shade. It was a surprisingly mature, emotionally grounded look into how time, healing, and growth can shape a relationship that once existed in the spotlight. Despite their split in 2007, which was highly publicized and subject to relentless fan speculation, Miley confessed that there's no animosity between them now, while she playfully acknowledged that Nick still catches strays. When she talks about their past, it's clear that any lingering tension has faded into something resembling mutual respect. The mention of catching strays was lighthearted, a nod to the way people still bring up their long-past breakup as if it happened yesterday. But behind the humor, there's a sense of closure, an acknowledgement that the drama of teenage heartbreak doesn't define either of them anymore. Back when they were just two teenagers trying to navigate fame, their relationship became fodder for tabloids and entertainment blogs. Every glance, every lyric, and every Instagram post once that became a thing was scrutinized. For years, fans dissected the meaning behind Miley's emotional ballads and the Jonas Brothers' lyrics, searching for clues about their breakup. But now, with the distance of time and maturity, Miley has recontextualized those moments. She looks back with affection rather than bitterness, remembering the good times they shared rather than the way it ended. One of the most fascinating aspects of her revelation is how Miley managed to evolve from being a teen sensation to a reflective, self-aware adult capable of unpacking her past with such grace. There's a genuine softness in her tone when she speaks about Nick. She doesn't diminish their relationship or brush it off as a teenage fling. Instead, she treats it as an important chapter in her life, one that taught her about love, growth, and the challenges of growing up under the constant gaze of the public eye. Nick Jonas, too, has undergone a transformation of his own. From boy band heartthrob to solo artist to husband, he's grown up in the public eye, much like Miley. Though he hasn't spoken as openly about their relationship recently, there's an unspoken mutual understanding that comes through whenever either of them references the past. It's like they've both come to terms with the fact that what they shared was real, formative, and valuable, even if it didn't last forever. That kind of acceptance isn't easy, especially in Hollywood, where relationships are often treated like entertainment. But Miley and Nick seem to have done the work. What makes Miley's recent comments so captivating isn't just the nostalgia factor, it's the vulnerability and honesty behind them. She's not trying to reignite old flames or stir up controversy. She's simply reflecting on how their lives have changed and how they've both found peace. In a world where exes often exchange shade or silence, Miley's approach feels refreshing. It's a reminder that not all breakups have to end in chaos. Some can lead to clarity, closure, and even friendship. Of course, fans went into a frenzy as soon as her comments made headlines. Social media was flooded with reactions. Some light-hearted memes about the strays and Nick keeps catching, and others genuinely touched by Miley's words. For longtime fans of the couple, it was a full-circle moment, a glimpse into the hearts of two people who once defined an era of teen romance. The fact that Miley can speak about Nick with such affection speaks volumes about the kind of person she's become. It shows growth, empathy, and an understanding that relationships don't have to be perfect to be meaningful. It's also interesting to consider how this public reflection fits into Miley's broader journey of self-discovery. From the Disney star who had to maintain a squeaky, clean image to the boundary, pushing artist unafraid to speak her truth. Miley has been through countless transformations. Each phase of her life has been chronicled, criticized, and celebrated. And through it all, she's remained unapologetically herself. Her openness about her past with Nick is just another example of that authenticity. Miley's words also serve as a subtle but powerful commentary on how we treat celebrity relationships. So often, we see these couples as characters in a never-ending drama, forgetting that they're real people with real emotions. By speaking candidly about Nick, Miley reminds us that there's life after heartbreak and that it's possible to look back on love without resentment. She models emotional maturity in a way that resonates far beyond the world of pop culture. There's something undeniably poetic about the way both Miley and Nick have moved forward. They've each found love again, pursued their passions, and built lives that reflect who they truly are. And yet they still acknowledge their shared history. It's not a source of pain or regret. It's a memory that shaped them. That kind of emotional intelligence is rare, especially in an industry that thrives on drama. But Miley has never been one to follow the script. As fans continue to digest her comments, many are revisiting old interviews, songs, and clips from the era when Miley ruled the teen pop world. It's like opening a time capsule, but with the benefit of hindsight. Back then, their relationship was defined by secrecy, speculation, and the pressure to be perfect. Now, it's defined by perspective, kindness, and the wisdom that comes with growing up. That shift is powerful. In a way, Miley's acknowledgement of Nick, and the warmth in her words, offers closure not just for them, but for fans as well. It's a reminder that people can grow apart without growing bitter, and that love doesn't have to last forever to be real. Her candidness gives voice to a truth that many experience but few articulate. Sometimes the most beautiful relationships are the ones that teach us who we are, even if they don't last a lifetime. It's also worth noting that Miley's reflections come at a time when public interest in celebrity relationships is at an all-time high. With the rise of social media and fan culture, the lines between public and private have blurred even further. But Miley manages to navigate that line with grace. She doesn't overshare or sensationalize. She speaks from the heart, and that's what makes her story resonate. It's not about rekindling old flames. It's about recognizing the past, honoring it, and moving forward with compassion. And as Miley continues to evolve as an artist and a person, it's clear that she's not afraid to revisit her past. Whether she's writing music, giving interviews, or simply reflecting on her journey, she brings a level of self-awareness that's both rare and inspiring. Her ability to turn personal experiences into universal truths is what sets her apart. She doesn't pretend to have it all figured out, but she's willing to share what she's learned, and that vulnerability is what makes her so relatable. As for Nick, while he might still catch the occasional stray, it's likely he sees Miley's words for what they are, a heartfelt tribute to a time in their lives that shaped them both. And who knows? Maybe he'll share his own reflections one day. Until then, fans will continue to hold on to the memories, the music, and the magic that was Miley and Nick. Their story isn't just about young love, it's about growth, change, and the power of looking back without bitterness. Miley's recent revelation serves as a poignant reminder that the past doesn't have to haunt us. Sometimes it can inspire us, it can teach us, it can make us whole. And so, as Miley Cyrus continues to embrace her past with grace and honesty, her words about Nick Jonas remind us that time has a way of softening even the sharpest memories. What once felt like heartbreak now looks more like a beautiful lesson, wrapped in the glitter of youth and the chaos of growing up in the spotlight. Their story, once the heartbeat of a generation of fans, now stands as a symbol of evolution, how two people can share something real, walk separate paths, and still hold space for each other with kindness. In the end, it's not about rekindling what was lost. It's about appreciating what once was and moving forward with peace. Miley's reflections shine a light on emotional maturity, the healing power of time, and the quiet beauty of letting go without resentment. And for everyone who followed their journey, from love songs to headlines, this moment offers something rare, genuine closure laced with respect and a touch of nostalgia. Because sometimes growing up means learning to say goodbye without saying it out loud, and simply smiling at the memories that made you who you are.